What's good? You're listening to Culture Quest, where we ask the question, why are we like this? On this podcast, we explore culture, but culture that's specific to us as Bahamians, us as Black people, as Caribbean people, and all of that. So I'm MCK, and I'm here with the homie from Time, Jay, and our dog Proof is here as well. And we're going to talk all things us as usual. So, as per usual, we like to start the show off with some show and prove. Trying to show y'all that we about this life. We can prove it. If we're gonna talk about culture, we should be able to, pull the culture card real quick. So this time we can let the auspicious proof open us up. He always have something crazy to say. We pulling your Bahamian culture card today. What you got, bro?
I feel like proof passport should be green, but
Wow.
Is it like a limited edition passport?
yeah.
What I got. So I've been fishing in, I catch a shark. I then jump and swim in a blue hole. Yeah, I caught a shark.
Bro.
I then swim in a blue hole and I been conking all in one day.
All in the same day. So please tell me you catch a shark at least to the end of the day.
No, I started the day fishing it on the rocks. Okay, shark. That was the plan wasn't to catch the shark though. The plan wasn't to catch the shark. I had another fish on the line. Shark just happened to come through and grab the fish.
Ah.
Hold on.
Yeah. So I inadvertently caught a shark.
You was using a fishing rod, or this was like with string?
Hand line, wait.
So just for clarity, you was fishing and you had a fish on the line, and you just happened to catch a shark on a hand line fishing off the
shark
rock.
Catch me. I mean, if we're being entirely honest, the shark caught me.
So, question: What y'all did with said shark?
We let it catch and release, bro.
Okay.
I mean,
I just gotta say something super islandy, like we make sharks also or something.
Nope, nobody.
Okay.
I've never had shark before.
Okay.
That probably would have been a fire start for real though. But no, I've never had shark. Never had shark.
Shark sauce probably fire.
Some lime and plenty pepper.
One shark.
Yeah, and I regret letting you go first.
I figured
instantly regret letting you go first.
Really a tough act to follow.
I say, catch this nigga off guard. All right. Jay, what you got? What's your being my guard stat?
My Michael poisoning don't even match up, dog.
Mango poisoning?
Yeah, but
tell us a story.
I remember when someone like I eat so much mangoes. I sure I had mango poisoning though. Like I sure I had mango. Like I might have eaten maybe a record, maybe like close to 8 or 10 in the day. One day, and these the hairy ones, not mango long.
Oh, so they had to put diaper on you, basically.
Well, I had to put a diaper on myself, actually. But yeah, but like I sure. Well, let me not say that because proof might have cousins over there. But I sure nobody ever eat 8 to 10 mangoes back to back. Like in one sitting.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's light work. Like, you just sit on the tree and eat, dog. That's light work. That's
crazy.
That's from Nassau, man. Yeah, your belly ain't conditioned for them kind of things.
You got that Nassau belly.
Yeah, you got that Nassau belly, bro.
Mother feet. Yeah. All right. I see y'all. Y'all come correct today. So for me, I have family members who know me and everybody family birthday. But we ain't get no gift or nothing like that. They ain't get no gift, no cake. Don't expect none of that. They trying to play them numbers straight, right? They can tell you who birthday is who, but yeah, it's strictly just for playing it straight or boxing that, right? So that's a very Bahamian institution of knowing everybody's birthday. They don't have nothing to do with their birthday. Yeah, so that's my God.
And the funny thing is, whenever somebody say, "How old you is? How old you could be?" You know exactly what they ask you.
Yep. So now, how old? Now, which one is the oldest? Okay. And her birthday, they all they doing is, you ever see that meme where the numbers just going like that?
Yeah.
Okay, play that in Chicago, right? Yeah. So I don't think I ever get no gift, but they know the birthday, so at least I could have solace in knowing they know the birthday. All right. So today's episode is brought to you by Tingum. If it's in the bush, it ain't got no name. But no, today we're talking about all the things, talking about Tingum, which is basic
Mhm.
stuff that's going on. So we're gonna be talking about
A wide
things that's
array.
been going on in the culture, what's been happening lately. We know what's going on. We relevant. We here. We outside.
Mhm.
Not really, but um, we know what's going on, and so we talking all things from top draft picks to hot takes and all of that good stuff. We're gonna get into it on this episode on the one about Tingum. All right, so yeah, so just going straight into what been going on out there, what y'all been hearing about.
I like how you start off with top draft picks because I feel like we should start off on a celebratory note with DJ Edgecombe, Valdez Edgecombe going number 3 in 2025 NBA draft, and he basically went viral for just telling a heartfelt story about how he was living off a
Mm-hmm.
generator for 7 years. And
That's a
this is
long
two this,
time.
this a twofold thing because everybody was proud after your hair generator, but people who ain't get no current and all of that. So everybody touching their heart.
Mm-hmm.
But this started, or this was the root that started a whole civil war between Bimini and the rest of the Bahamas because mommy is right there dead snotty. I know they think she gonna get out like Bimini to the world.
Yeah,
So now that was like the separation between Bimini and everybody else because everybody's like he from Bimini, like no, like he ain't from the Bahamas, he from Bimini.
that's
And the rest
crazy.
of the, and the rest of the Bahamas is like, but Bimini in the Bahamas though,
Yeah,
like yeah,
someone from Bimini need to come explain that to us. Maybe we missed something we didn't know about, but yeah,
yeah,
shout
but
out Bimini. Y'all definitely get something to be proud of producing that boy. Hey, that saying from Dark Knight, Born in the Darkness. would be would be say he was merely
Bimini
adopted.
in the darkness. I was born in it.
He's born it. So, but I remember. First of all, super proud. It really is. Once again, I talk about all the time. When you think about the statistics of him even making it at all, let alone being a top pick, that's crazy. But then when he did mention a generator thing, and then I think one of the media outlets to put together this artwork with him holding a candle in his hand in
Mm.
like the dark, and I was like, bro, that's filthy, bro. That's what y'all got from this. And I mean, like people just was like, yeah, y'all do this boy dirty, but yeah, I mean that's a real story of overcoming. Uh,
No. And
to have
and
to like get it out of the mud like that, bro, that's crazy.
it's super dope because it's multi-layered because one, he went a buddy basketball camp. Like when he was like 13 or so. Shout out to the 10-year seniors because they did like a background or whatever. Like he going like Buddy Hill basketball camp. Just this little big head boy. Like how the typical little Bahamian boy who like play basketball and shooting and all that. And this is like, yo,
That's
little
crazy.
VJ,
Yeah,
little, little VJ, he could be something. And sure enough,
you getting somewhere.
look at that. So now we got VJ from Bimini, Buddy from Freeport. I mean, he's being Nassau every day, so he technically Freeport Nassau. DeAndre Aiden, we
Nah, I
don't.
think he claimed Nassau, but
Yeah,
I doubt he'd be willing to
yeah.
claim Nassau. But go for it.
Buddy from Freeport. I ain't sure if we want to claim Aiden because Aiden is be doing some shady business.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, Aiden from Nassau, and I ain't sure if Kai Jones still playing basketball, but Kai Jones from Nassau too. So
I saw that
we not,
nigga spitting. He was spitting some bars the other day, bro. I was like, oh flip. That boy
yeah.
balling, but he's still. I think he in
Yeah.
Philly still. I think he might be in Philly too, if I'm mistaken.
I think maybe Dallas now, but yeah,
Okay.
we need someone from like make one to make it, bro.
You're trying to create a monster, but you can imagine make one nigga out there. That boy ain't got nothing to live for, but he putting on for a total of 4 people in the city.
Yeah, but we just need like all our inter islands to create some monsters. So yeah, man.
Yeah, shout out to Aiden, shout out to all them. Even obviously Clay is a little bit of a we claim you. We claim and Clay.
Yeah,
You got
he's
it.
just my poop deck the other day. He's my poop deck the other day, so I guess that's cool.
Yeah, shout out them and there's no relationship. Eh? I see him announce he with
Yeah, I know, right? He's in love.
The stallion, and I think you can see in the background there's a NASA somewhere. So that was interesting. I was like, oh, I know where this is. Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy.
He had Megan drinking Gourmet soda, man. Oh,
that's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, and we also have WNBA players, right? Like
Jonquil.
Jonquil, and she's elite. She's an elite player, MVP.
Grandma native as well.
Before. Yeah. So grandmama clearly doing something right. I mean, no, that's me giving y'all credit. Y'all doing something right up there. All right. Put a basketball in your hand and y'all could be something. All right. Shout out to Freeport as always, right? Like y'all doing something up there. But yeah, I think we set up in a way where like the Bahamas gonna potentially be known like, wait, them niggas nice, you know, like they could ball up there. And that's good to see, especially growing up, everybody kind of having hoop dreams of the one degree or the next. And we love basketball in the Bahamas, so it's good to see it come together. And also like that money, hopefully that money trickle back down. Y'all come and build up stuff, buy up the block eventually. That money good. I ain't gonna say what they said the deal is for VJ, but
I saw that. You know, Edge come related to the John.
That's gonna say cousin. To get your money, my nigga. So that's dope to see. More Bahamian millionaires out there. We mess with that heavy. And speaking of millionaires, we also have that movie. What is this? Medea's Destination Wedding.
Yeah.
You know. So that was I mean, some people view it as a good look. I don't know how y'all feel about it, but any of y'all check that out? Y'all watch that joint?
Proof, you watch it? Let me see what Proof got to say.
Oh man,
the masterpiece.
Shout out to all the Bahamians that had cameos in the film. Let's start there.
Okay.
We see you. We see y'all. The big things. You know, possibilities. But that's an hour plus of my life I ain't gonna never get back.
Oh man, yeah, that was Yeah, I'll let Jay go ahead. Use fellow lesbian. I mean thespian. How you felt about it? If you check it out?
Listen to me. So you gotta understand, this is a Madea movie, bro. Like I expecting no plot to make sense. I ain't expecting no thought-provoking storyline. Nothing. I expect Tyler Perry to be freestyling some stuff. I expect him to get Eddie Murphy on and play but 4 different characters. I expect some type of sad story that don't really make no sense, that he could try to make a way to flip it. And I check all the boxes for my expectation for a Madea movie. I feel that the only loser when it comes to this whole Madea movie debacle is Atlantis.
Okay, why did they lose?
Atlantis, and that's because all them rooms look old and outdated.
Wow,
that's it.
That's how they look. I will say this.
What you gonna say?
I've always sort of felt that way about Atlantis rooms. I felt that way about Atlantis rooms for a little minute, to be honest with you. I think obviously if you're coming from Oklahoma or from Wisconsin, Nebraska, or something like that, and you fly in, it's gorgeous. This is a amazing overarching theme, and the architecture in Atlantis is comparable to none, to be honest with you. As far as like a hotel, but the rooms themselves, I always feel like, but y'all really hit me this hard for this the room, you know what I mean? So I agree with you on that. Like, but I think our standard high, and I think like people who see the movie could be like, oh my god, that room's so beautiful. For me though, it's like it really is like, geez, Atlantis really in. I need to think about upgrading some of them.
Yeah. Because the movie wasn't about the Bahamas. It was about the Madea and the wedding or what's not. It just was dope that the fact that hey, we could actually point out real things and then like see like that it was really in the Bahamas. And if you look at it, this one of the rare movies where they talk about the Bahamas, and we actually had the one Bahamians in it, and two we actually sound like Bahamians, like Nicole.
No fake accent. Yeah,
Yeah.
Nicole did.
And
Nicole did her thing.
Nicole actually sounded like a Bahamian. She didn't have the same mon or nothing like that. So it's like, I think a lot of people went in with the expectation like, yo, like this about to be high, we about to see Bahamians get in a fist fight with Madea, and then like, oh yeah, that's Quavo to be the love interest. It's like, no, like we get what we get. We get.
That's a bit fire.
We get what we get.
You just pitched the perfect script for that what the movie should have been, but yeah.
Like we get cameos of people we know. We get Bahamians in certain positions where they could either use that to catapult or try use that to leverage in the different opportunities. We sounded like Bahamian. We ain't do nothing super dumb or crazy where they got the Bahamian Prime Minister riding on a dolphin to save Madea on like nothing to make us look like.
Now wait, what did you say? I'd have been. That's the plot. That should have been the plot. Like how Brave Davis come in on a dolphin, right, and let him burst someone there with a conch shell. That would have been more interesting than what we watched. I won't lie. I fell asleep. Like I fell asleep watching the movie, though.
We ain't had to do too much cool stuff, and it was a Madea. We know Madea about to talk some foolishness, have a gun or something like that. And it is what it is. Now, I feel like for the last couple of years, Tyler Perry ain't putting no effort in on Madea movies. Like the other stuff, like the Shraw and the other movies that he do, or shows that he do, he invested in those. But Madea, put one dress on. Let's see if he can make somebody laugh and then go from there. Brown about to be dumb. Cora about to get talked too bad, and that's about it. Was it really different from the other ones?
No, but the point is, it's collectively bad.
Yes,
it's collectively bad, and then you putting us like you involving me in your badness now, right? Like now I have a legacy in this badness, and like you say, for me,
go ahead. No, I was about to say we spoke about a few episodes back about how prideful we are as a people.
Yeah.
So to put us in something that could by extension make us look bad just because we were associated, like we gonna feel a way about that.
I wouldn't be surprised. There's a couple of people to be like, I wanted to go to the Bahamas before this, but no more. It's like that level of bad, like guilty by association. And then too, like what Jay was saying, this is one big Atlantis commercial, bro. And to be honest with you, that's one of the things, I don't know about y'all, but that's one of the things that pisses me off. One of the most about even the way we frame tourism in the Bahamas, like it's always resort, it always Paradise Island. Paradise Island is not Nassau. Paradise Island is not the Bahamas. It's a resort. It's an artificial sort of playground to make you feel like you're kind of in the Bahamas, but it ain't really the Bahamas. And it just was one big commercial for Atlantis. And as a Bahamian, I mean, I didn't see every inch of Atlantis. I died at Atlantis. Don't show me. I don't want to see Atlantis and SpongeBob no freaking more. So it's just like, and then when you think about how many people employed there and how a part of the Bahamian culture Atlantis is, it still felt like it lacked any real authenticity, really. Even like you guys talk about the scene with Bahamians in it. I don't think, once again, I'm grateful that they didn't do the whole Mon thing. But it wasn't really Bahamian accents in it, really. It was just like standard English accent that ain't necessarily Bahamian accent. They're just a well-spoken Bahamian. And I just felt like it was kind of sold as this big, Madea goes to the Bahamas, and it really was a footnote in the movie rather than the actual part of the movie. Yeah,
right. Like
sure. I saw my cousin in the background leaning up on a freaking railing, but I saw that when I was in Atlanta last Tuesday, like that. I don't really do nothing for me in the grand scheme of things, personally. And then on top of that, the movie is bad. I will say this: I imagine that some sort of economic trickle down happened. It is a look for the ones who did have, like, for instance, like you said, Nicole, who had a speaking part. So shout out to that. But ultimately, bro, If it didn't happen, I wouldn't have lost sleep. I wouldn't. It would have been like Madea could have gone Turks and Caicos. It would have been the same movie. There's nothing about it that was really, really putting us on. Besides the individualized opportunities that obviously we're grateful for, but ultimately you got to ask yourself what is like. I mean, it served them, but then like you do it a favor. They could, like I said, you could have gone Turks and Caicos. They could have gone Jamaica. It would have been the same difference. No one comes away from that feeling like, oh my goodness, what is that thing about the Bahamas that I really want to tap into now? It's like it's really generic. But I will say that's his brand. Like to Jay point, his brand is sort of generic African American comedy, borderline slapstick, and it works. I mean, he's make the bank. So I could tell he spent $13 on the movie. It showed. You know, it is what it is. Is it a part of something that we'll tell our kids about, or you'll say, "Hey, man, that movie was shot in the Bahamas"? I don't think so, personally, but it's something to talk about on the podcast. So, thanks, Tyler. I guess.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah, I appreciate it.
we sound dead ungrateful, but next time give us put us in the blood. Matter of fact, let someone write. We could write over here, believe it or not. Get some writers to put on the stuff. So anyway, that's Madea goes to jail or wedding or funeral or whatever freak.
Madea goes to jail in the Bahamas, I think.
Now that would have been an interesting movie. So when she come off the blade, you lock up. She got a pound of weed in the back, custom stocks her for that thing. She got a call on Brave. Brave come down there. Or someone like Brave. Say, man, what you can do for me? I mean, I just said that's the plot. That's the plot of the movie. So think about Madea Destination Wedding Part 2. Yeah. All right, yeah. And then one of the other things that happened is a little while back, but there's like sort of this debate going on online with college versus not college. We're seeing more and more really successful people come from non-college backgrounds, and there was a little bit of a debate based on a statement made that some people interpret it as like downplaying college. And some people say, it wasn't downplaying college, it was just an acknowledgement of like college isn't the only way. But what do y'all think? Y'all think college is still valuable in this day and age, or is it just mostly a scam?
Okay, so for me, I feel like college is still valuable, not only because of the lessons, but it's the opportunities, the relationships, the experiences, like things like that. Like college ain't just a one-dimensional thing, like it ain't like grade 12 where you just go to school or nothing like that. Like you have an opportunity to meet new people in different aspects of life. You have at the end of the day, you still are advancing your education and still learning new things. Now, certain degrees you don't necessarily, or certain things you don't necessarily have to go to college to learn. Like, do you have to go to a traditional 4-year school to learn how to do certain things? Possibly no. And do we have like the growing number of success stories of persons using more untraditional means to educate themselves, to put them in a position to sell things? Yes. But if they're like, college is still a valuable thing, like, and it ain't just the education, it's other things. And plus, how much times you sit down in a doctor's office and thought like, this boy learned this from YouTube, or he going to school? So we know that, hey, in some professions, in some places, that thing's still necessary.
You love that degree for sure.
Like education, like we ain't just consider like like F education, because you go there to get a flipping heart surgery and then they can tell you he watched for 3 episodes on YouTube.
Yeah.
He watched guys in that stream, and guys in that a doctor wants that he your heart surgery. You be like, nah, son, like, no.
You don't good with that.
He watched a couple episodes of House.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like, well, I watched all 12 seasons. Like, nah.
Exactly. So no college? Nah. But like you could find a way. You could find a way around certain things, like if you're working in certain fields, yes. But it ain't just
trade fields. You don't need university, college. Just go to trade school.
Mm-hmm.
Couple of hours a weekend, you get yourself
But
a
what if,
certification, and then
let's imagine their grandparent teach them how to do the trade, right? They never been to school, but their granddaddy teach them. They have the man hours of doing the apprenticeships or whatever. Is that equivalent? Do we still look at it like, oh, you need something to verify this, like a piece of paper to verify that you have it? Or would you be cool with that? Like someone building their house, they don't know, all they have is like they used to work with their granddaddy for 16 years.
I think it's a balance though, because with school you could have that experience that passed down or what's not, but it's the technical aspects and things like that. So like all your grandpa say, boy, use 2 long screws and one short screw. But the technical aspect with school will show you that, hey, this is a 15 millimeter and this is 13-inch or whatever. I don't know what I'm saying, but school would definitely teach you that.
You work so much construction. You should be able to build a house at the point.
No, but even with working construction, like I didn't know what I was doing. I just do what I see other people do. Like okay, that's how we put the block there. I don't know what this.
So why you gonna put the block there?
That's it. Put the block there. Whoosh.
There's an argument that that's what people doing in school too, right? It's like, oh, I'm memorizing the lectures. I could regurgitate this box just enough to take this test and pass it. But when I get out in the field, I don't have no understanding of why we do it. I have no understanding of, what I'm saying? So, I mean, I think this ain't a new conversation. I definitely think there's value in college, like Jay said. Jay makes some really strong points. Like there's value there. But there's also like, I think a lot of people took issue with this really successful person saying this because they're an anomaly. They're really successful, but you're an anomaly, and you kind of like preaching a message that could be a little bit harmful for the average person. Like everybody ain't a you, right? Everybody can't necessarily do the
and
thing
in that same
do.
vein, we all know how said person came into their wealth. Right,
that's another issue, right?
Very untraditional means, right?
And then another ironic thing is they're like you being kind of. I mean, I guess they did double back to try cleaning up. You being kind of ignorant with how you deliver the message, but yet you still got a daughter in college, so it's like
right. Because I mean, I didn't even think of that, but I did think of the chances are. Right, the chances are that you're gonna push your family through those means yourself, and the reason why is because there's value there, and then sometimes it is a little bit of a, like, you can tell there's a soft spot there where like everybody who I know who's successful or who doing it that didn't go to college. It's almost like a little bit of a chip on the shoulder. Like almost like they feel like they kind of have to prove that, oh, I didn't have to go to college. And it's like, yeah, nigga, you rich. Like you shouldn't have to prove anything to anybody. Right. But there's like a chip on the shoulder. But like I say, your family members going to college because there's an intrinsic value in college, even if it's a conformity. Like I've always said this, school is a bunch of crap, in my personal opinion. I just do it with multiple degrees. I did the whole high school thing. I didn't drop out. CV, right, Jay? We finished that stint. But the point is, I've always known school ain't necessarily an indicator of your success or not success. Like I say, I have multiple degrees, and my salary ain't commensurate with what I should be getting paid, right? So I've always known that, but I also know that I play in the game. I'm playing the game. I know for me to even get in the door, I gotta say, okay, yeah, I have this degree, that degree. And I play in the game. I am conforming. I am like, it is a construct. Yes, all of that stuff. But it also the world we live in. And it also show you stuff, right? Like if my kid could thrive in the system, even though it is a system, and I could tell them like, hey, listen, this don't freaking matter. They still able to play the system and able to thrive in the system. And it only gonna be a benefit to them, but it ain't gonna be a disadvantage to them. So I think sometimes you do all this rah, and it's like it kind of gives like you have an insecurity about it rather than first of all, it ain't your issue. You're super rich at this point. Why even chiming in on this?
Yeah, like
And second of all, it's like you say, your family still. I guarantee you, the person even within their organization of degrees, like they was hired on on the basis of like degrees and things like that.
Like,
So
right, I got the paper to
you
prove
know,
that I know what I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
highly doubt someone was like, "Yeah, I want to be your head of strategy," and they say, "Well, what your qualifications?" They said, "No, but I know how to do this." I doubt it was that. I don't. I
I
sure is
watched a
like,
couple YouTube videos, but
Yeah, that's
yeah,
it.
I sure I went
uh,
to this university or whatever.
Uh-huh.
So you know,
Yeah. I mean, I can't ever speak for nobody speaking for themselves. But in the grand scheme of things, I would hope, and I didn't read it after it was clarified, but I would hope that the main point of the message was don't hold too hard to one route when there are other avenues for you to get to wherever you need to get to deem yourself successful. Like, don't hold too hard to this traditional route. I'm hoping that was the message to say, hey, a traditional 4-year degree is not the only way to get to your
yeah, for sure.
success definition. If that was the message, then I wholeheartedly agree. But to say, oh,
yeah, yeah.
nobody needs school or nothing like that, I don't know.
Yeah, I think ultimately that was the message they landed on. Um, but like I say, initially it could come off like a little chip on the shoulder.
Yeah.
And also like I will say, obviously, home we have like a little bit of a archaic way of being, and sometimes that frustration can slip out into these different spaces. Right? It's like when you do have people only hiring based on that thing, even though someone proved that they could, you know, they good for it otherwise, and then someone said, "Oh, but you don't have the degree." That's another flip side that could be frustrating as well because we in the era of the Kai Sanaks and the uh,
I was
you know what
just
I'm
about to
saying,
touch on
the
that. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Drewskis and the people who self-made,
yeah, yeah.
and there's a valid argument there too. You know what I mean?
Mhm. Stop asking people for BJC and BGCSE. That's what. Like, why you asking? Why are you
Yeah,
asking
please.
growing 40-year-olds, but they be GCSE results?
I
I
mean,
see
that'll
someone
be
ask me that
applicable
right now. I'd be
if
like,
they don't have any
you want a
degrees or
BJ what?
anything. You know what I mean? Like if I'm presenting you with such certifications or a degree, then
Mm-hmm.
why you need BJCs and BGCSEs? Like at this point, they're relevant.
Yeah,
Like, yo, I know you get your
at
masters,
points
but
way before.
like, I know you get your masters, but what your glad results is like,
Nigga, did you know your ABCs? It really
Man.
is silly,
Mm.
right? I think I heard, so I don't know what the context was, but I saw something where people was like, someone got a job, a high taking a job, and they're like, oh, this person only have a D on the BJJ, and it's just like, how the hell you even know that, bro? You already dug up this person BGCSE to figure out what the letter grade is. First of all, you can't even get higher than a C if you don't take the extended, right?
True.
So it's
True.
like,
we got you.
it's like, gotcha, nigga. You didn't spell your name right on this test in grade
So
Yeah.
7.
so we definitely need to add that on the let that dead. Let that dead. Y'all stop asking people for BJC and BGCSE results in job interviews if these individuals are certified or degreed. Please, it's
Yeah.
unnecessary.
I'll do you one further. I would invite the Minister of Education to come on this show and explain to me the value of the BGCSE in 2025. It is silly. It is ridiculous. And I say do it with the whole BGCSE. Just like how, like even with the Supreme Court thing in London and stuff. I mean, for the goodness sake, wake up, man. Jesus,
The Privy Council.
it's
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
2025.
Yeah.
You have to be able to do away with archaic things. That is asking ChatGPT something. Um, I mean, ChatGPT is up really good to make conversations, and I was asking them something about a business idea I had, and they're like, "Oh, the law in the Bahamas is outdated in this regard," and then they cited the law as 1860 something, my nigga.
But why
18,
why
So,
18.
why are
You
why
realize
are
your
we still
MP,
practicing law that are centuries old, bro?
bro, your MP whole job is to pass laws, right? When they get elected, they supposed to be passing legislation. You mean that mean no one look at this legislation since well, since ping them? That's crazy,
Fox.
bro. What are y'all even doing?
Fox.
so,
So yeah, I would say I would do you one further. Please, someone, let's relook at the structure. I'd rather go through an SAT level system, at least the world has acknowledged that to some degree. We live in a global world where everything global now. You ain't competing with the roles and
Family
Tingum.
Island.
We
Yeah.
competing with everyone, bro. We competing with
Yep.
the global world. I mean, the government is giving more contract to foreign workers than y'all know that better than anybody else. Y'all giving some consultant from Canada the job with the way down the road could do. So y'all know it don't matter. That's
Exactly.
your think about your legacy. You have y'all is the Ministry of Education. Think about the legacy. It's time to make that play, bro. It's time to make that play. I mean,
Yo.
I go into the 40s and y'all still asking me about stuff from thinking about Tupac been dead. Did he then go on jail? All type of things and happen since this. Y'all still asking me about the freaking BGCSE? Goodness.
And you want to hear something what funny, but it ain't funny. Technically, I don't have no BJCs. So
What happened?
so the way my name spell, and I promise y'all, like I ain't slow. Or I don't think I slow, but the way my name spell, it have a funny spelling. So whenever I would do like school projects, I would always get the squiggly line to say my name spelled wrong. So I think my BJCs or was not, and I registered for high school, and I was there like, I'm really tired of my name being spelled wrong. So I just switched the spelling of my name. So my BJC is in one name, but my BGCSE is in another name. So technically, they and my BGCSE is like they're the same name.
That's
crazy.
That's really unfortunate, but
so yeah.
And you do good on the BGCSE, eh?
Yeah.
So that's crazy. That means some random nigga named Jeremy.
Yeah, right.
Just thriving right now in life. Hey, by their logic, he just opened up his second, his third conglomerate.
Yeah,
that's
but
crazy.
that my stuff here by name, so I don't know what I can do.
Wow. Well, yeah. So that's our collective. Tell them I say that like the time that we think the system, time that even like the subjects we teaching and stuff like that, bro. Like, yes, the Bahamas is an archipelago. What else? You know what I mean?
You know what's
like,
crazy?
What else? Like,
on an off note, I sat in a room with Aisha about today.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
With Aisha, dog?
Didn't realize it was until after I left, but
that's crazy.
We take pictures together and everything, bro.
Who did you think it was?
Hold on, why you got to take pictures with
I was like, bro, because it didn't dawn on me until after I saw the photos, and I'm like, oh snap, this is she's like somewhat of a local celebrity. You know what I mean?
International
global celebrity, right?
That's crazy, but
like, damn.
He was in.
So yeah, she's hosting a summer camp here, Hackett. She's the coordinator for the camp. We went through to do some presentations and whatnot, mix and mingle with the kids.
Yeah.
And I was like, she's a big deal, and I had no idea. It legit did not dawn on me who she was until I look back at the photos, and I'm like,
wait a minute.
I know you. That's at the time I saw Miles Monroe coming out of the radio station doing an interview, and he just like make small talk with me, and I was like, yeah, you know, it's nice to see. All right, Miles, go about your way. But if I knew that would be one of the last times you'd even have the opportunity to see him, I'd shake his hand, I'd say something, I'd let him know how much he's appreciated. But yeah, that's definitely one of the moments where I didn't even get a picture, so that was really dumb on my part, But yeah,
that's some time.
So make sure y'all get pictures with with the goats, all right? But yeah, it's been a minute. It's time to get down to some important business. We ain't forsaking it. We've been handling some other business, but it's time now to get back on it. It's time for the Culture Crown eliminations to continue. All right. So just a little bit of a reminder. We've had some really iconic people eliminated, including Alden H. Bodie Jr. y'all eliminate Mother Pratt, Phil Stubbs, Miss Daisy, Clint Watson. And right now there's a small list of finalists, and we got to get down to the hard part. Additionally, we have places, iconic places, and the fry is gone.
Hold on, what? Yeah,
Granny's goodie is gone.
Granny's been y'all do Granny dirty.
Super Wash is gone. And the Glass Window Bridge is gone. Marina Village is gone. And also, the late great Roddy Monka is gone from the list as well. So that only leaves the finalists: Debbie Ferguson, the Olympic gold medalist; Leslie Miller, the beloved pot cake; Collage Entertainment, Sweet niggas; and the Right Honorable Perry Christie, Gladstone Christie, to be specific. They said the Gladstone. So that's where we at. And then there's literally only one place. The battle for the place is Good Miss Bay versus Bamboo Shop, my friends. Now, that's a matchup. That's a matchup. I say we leave the place for the next episode.
We can leave the place for the next episode. So
right now the matchup is Good Miss Bay versus Bamboo, and that's something I wouldn't wish on my enemy having to pick.
Oh, that's the easy one.
No, it's not. But the island again, you just jumping off.
That's an easy one.
Your address niggas need to be stopped.
Y'all stay tuned for the next episode. Stay tuned for the next episode. We'll be back.
No, but
then see you planning some foolishness. But yeah,
out of them people, this tough. This tough.
Yeah, that's tough.
And we get rid of one today, so we leaving the three for the finals.
Right, we getting rid of one. So your nominee for who should go and why. You gotta start off with Proof because he always on some other stuff. Go ahead.
Leave me for the last, babe.
All right,
let's go.
You're about to blow everything up.
Listen, you gotta get a savior though. You gotta leave this violence alone, man. But
choosing violence every day.
If I got the vote, it's hard. We really have a lot of iconic figures, a lot of people that really made contributions to our culture, to our country, to the way we see the Bahamas and Bahamians itself. But if I had to vote for one, that's all for them three. I gotta say, Debbie gotta go. Debbie gotta go.
My God. My God.
This is easy for me, but I gotta vote Debbie off. I saw Miss Ferguson. Your contributions to Bahamian athletes and just representing the Bahamas on the global stage are not forgotten, but in the grand scheme of things, I gotta vote for Debbie to go.
I'm afraid no one else on the list have a Olympic gold medal. You don't know 7 other people. You don't know 3 other people in your life have an Olympic gold medal. That's crazy work.
Oh my God.
All right. What you got, Proof? You want me to go first?
You go ahead, man. You go ahead. I'll bring in the
just plan the devil's work. You have you have that look in your eye. All right.
Yep.
So I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of Collage Entertainment. We appreciate what they've done. We appreciate all the laughs and the good times and being the forerunners for what we see today on social media. Shout out to our boy TJ, but y'all got to get your lip on because we have the pot cake and we have the shuffle master and we have the track stars still left. And I just think out of the list is the most appropriate to let our boys, the Collage Entertainment, go today. So that's my rationale.
Well then,
the Proof come down to you.
Well
then, Lord. Oh Lord.
So on this, another controversial episode of Eliminations. Debbie can stay. Debbie can stay to battle it out another week. She's an Olympian.
You letting Debbie stay to run another day?
I can leave Debbie on the list. Y'all ain't getting rid of the women's them, but y'all ain't getting rid of the women's them. I'm
think you in the
advocating for the
spirit
women's
today.
them. Yeah.
I mean, you eliminated all other women on the on the
I
list,
sure
but
did not,
sure.
because Mother Pratt was
You was the first person
around.
to eliminate a female from the list, but it's all good. We can let you have your little moment. He fighting for the woman.
Miss Daisy had to go, but Miss Daisy had to go.
You don't got to spin the block
But
on Daisy, yeah?
back to the list. Port Cake staying. Port Cake got to stay because he's also he might not have medaled, but he is also a fellow Olympian. Port Cake staying.
Good point.
Port Cake staying. Yeah. Kalash them, they did a lot for the entertainment. They're the last of the entertainers on our list. I can leave them to fight another week. Christy gotta go away. Hey man, this shuffle gotta go away.
You cannot be serious. Did you just pick the stop legging man them niggas over the freaking prime minister? The multiple prime minister.
Him and his multiple volley boys gotta go away. They gotta go.
Nah, the same person.
That's what this about.
The same person.
That's what
gotta
this
go
about.
with. They gotta go with.
Well, Jay, as you can see, we now have a stalemate, and me and Jay have to decide out of
we gonna
Collage them and Barry Christie.
Out of Collage or Barry Christie.
Mm-hmm.
Oh Lord, this stuff. You know what he wanted Debbie, right? You know that you wanted Debbie?
No, Debbie straight.
Okay.
Debbie straight, pot cake straight.
If that's the case, what? I gotta go Barry. I gotta go Barry.
Sick.
I gotta go Barry.
Model free.
I gotta go Barry. I gotta go Barry.
Bro.
I just said somebody stop like him man the other day.
They ain't invent stop like him man, nigga.
I don't even stick on my middle finger like that. I got
Fox.
But I keep producing this man legacy down to stick it out. People middle finger.
And plus Gladstone roads always have traffic.
All I can say, y'all better hope them yellow boys don't come in Bauer. Y'all nigga get a move Meguana. Y'all nigga get a move Meguana.
If I had to choose between Collage and Barry, Collage staying. Barry, you can shuffle your way on out. I'm sorry.
These niggas.
That's what type of show this is, y'all. That's what type of show. Hey, if you're thinking, oh, this is a cultural show about the anthropology, no, this is a show where niggas picking Collage over the right honorable. Everybody serve you all multiple terms. Anyway, Barry, link up. So that's where we at now. The right honorable Barry, because I really thought he's gonna go further than this, but you never know with these niggas. So that's this episode. I gotta just completely end it right here. Thanks for tuning in. It's coming down to the wire. We got Port Cake, Debbie, Ferguson, and Galage them in the finals to see who's gonna go get the crown this time around.
Get out on the next episode.
Didn't we also eliminate Hubert Ingham last time too?
I think that was the last one. Papa did get eliminated.
Y'all ain't got no love for the prime minister office. That's crazy.
Look, because he didn't even vote minutes on. So
hey. Don't bring it up. All right. Until next time, y'all. Link up.